You know, I remember my first gay pride day. It was back in the late 80s. I was like 19 and I was working as a pole dancer at Club Colby's and um, what? I was a college student and I had the abs and the pecs and the flat top haircut with the sideburns. There are no pictures. I have had them all destroyed. But the point is that I didn't even know what a gay pride parade was. I just showed up to work that Sunday thinking that I was going to be having people shove $2 bills down my jockstrap. I'm Canadian, we had $2 bills. And instead, I wound up being ushered out into the front of the place and put on this float where I was dragged in front of thousands and thousands of cheering gay men while I was wearing nothing but a loincloth and dancing and having fun. It was one of the best days of my life because I suddenly discovered this unbelievably vibrant gay community, and I was actually being accepted and cheered on for being gay and proud, and it was a great experience. But now I'm thinking about these firefighters down in San Diego who found themselves in the same situation that I did. They were forced to get onto a float and then dragged in front of thousands of horny, drunken, screaming gay men who were catcalling them with kind of, sexual stuff. And they didn't like it. And they're suing. And at first I was one of the gay guys who was sitting there just going, oh, relax, it's not that big a deal. And then suddenly I realized that I'm starting to sound like all of those people who were, kind of giving shit to the gay kids that are getting bullied. Gay kids are getting bullied and you'll get those assholes out there who are going, oh, everybody gets teased, relax, it's not a big deal, grow a skin, and all that. These guys were put into a situation that they didn't want to be in, where they were subjected to some sexual harassment. And us gay guys, we kind of have to step up to the plate. If we want to be treated equally, we're going to have to treat others equally as well. If these were women who were forced to get onto a float in front of a whole bunch of drunken, horny straight men catcalling them and making sexual gestures, few would say that that was not sexual harassment. If these were gay firefighters who were forced to get onto, say, a Christian float in a Christian parade and were subjected to homophobic bashing and signs and all that, with the whole God hates fags or, you're going to hell or something like that, we would also say that these guys were harassed and were treated unfairly and would support them. So, therefore, we kind of have to, we have to sort of stand up for our straight brothers in this case. Gay Pride Day is a day that you should go to only if you want to go to it. There's a lot of gay people who really don't like, gay pride parades because they just don't like the drunken sexual debauchery that goes on. Personally, I get a big kick out of Pride Day because it's not just drunken sexual debauchery. It's really a great day where I've met a lot of really great friends. I've always had a really good time. But if you don't want to be there, you shouldn't have to be there. These guys are firefighters. These guys are heroes. They're supposed to put out fires. They're not spokesmodels. So this is one of those times where the gay community is going to have to kind of bite it and say, yeah, you know what? If we expect to be treated with a little bit of respect and not forced into situations that we don't want to be forced into, the straight guys shouldn't have to be forced into that either. So I'm going to come down on the side of the straight firefighters here and say that if you don't want to be in a gay pride parade getting, catcalled by drunken gay guys, you shouldn't have to be. But, I'm an asshole. Keep sending me questions.